I am Mark Greenstein of Ivy Bound, and I am a pusher. I'm a pusher of teens towards things that their parents probably would like to see for them and somewhat from them. I'd like you to listen because one of these four things almost certainly animates your teen. Listen in 4 minutes, save the video, and then pass it on to your teen. Teens who are looking possibly at college are often motivated by money. I'll start with that. That's number one. And in a different video, we've done the math of being at an excellent college where grad school opportunities or just plain work after school opportunities are a lot better, such that the earnings are a lot better. The math that we do once you are at age 35, okay, into a career, for the next 30 years, a difference of $100,000 income per year earns you $3 million. And a difference in schooling prior to that is a very good conduit. We talked there about if you're very aggressive and that good school propels you, it is very realistic to have a gap of $400,000 more or less if you don't go to such a good school. Do the math. $400,000 difference over 30 years. It's $12 million in earnings. And we didn't even talk here about the wealth difference and what you can save, and the marriage difference about how much more gets compounded and saved thanks to interest when you marry somebody of that same, I'll say ilk. You can decide whether to call that caliber, but when you're coming from a certain tier of school, it's easier to meet that spouse compared to a different tier. Let me talk about the second thing that might be animating your kid. A non-financial but neat opportunity. And when you are at a top 20 university, those neat opportunities abound. There are so many more internship offerings, job offerings, even on-campus endeavors that kids gravitate to when they're attending an elite university. So size doesn't matter. Little Amherst offers so many things for its graduates and internships for its undergraduates compared to big UMass down the road. They just have their feelers out. They have this network of alumni that want to create, and your kid can almost certainly find that neat opportunity. Number three, the social aspect. A elite university brings in kids who have so many different backgrounds to make whatever social realm you want probably a good one. Okay, in my day, this is in the mid-'80s for my college years, we had a kid on my floor who invented a better way to do a bong. Right? We had another kid on my floor, actually they were roommates, who had already at age like 16 hiked the top 14,000-foot mountains in the lower 48. He was planning his Mount McKinley, and even Everest was in his plans when he was in his dorm room. All right, these days, kids come to especially elite universities having already built apps, started a business, developed programs for underprivileged kids. They abound at universities and colleges that have attracted the doers in the first place. Finally, you're a kid who's not really sure of what you want, but it'll make your parents happy. And that's a reasonable motivation to, again, be looking at a more elite school. Parents can proudly say they helped shepherd you to the best of opportunities. Then do what you want. At age 21, you're out of your parents' hair anyway. But in the meantime, they can forever say, look at our accomplishment with our two kids. So for any of those reasons, I am a pusher towards the excellence that a kid has within him now, to show it so that the colleges can choose you. You still may say, nope, I want to go locally to a less caliber university, or I might not even want to start in university. But having the tools to be able to get that yes, the yes from colleges that you can do what you want with, it requires some effort of your team now, and I will talk about that next.